Hey guys, Shanna here. Welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. I am Shanna, a homeschooling mom of two. This is our 4th year of homeschooling, and we've got a pre-K and a 3rd grader. Today, I just want to show you, since it's the middle of the year, since we are about to start our spring semester, just in preparation for starting back up again in January 2021. I like to take a minute, since we do have so many curriculum pieces that are changing to start out our spring semester. I do want to go ahead and take you along as we just reorganize our homeschool space. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit that big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, if you have any questions, please either scroll down and leave those in the comments. I really do try to read and answer each one, or head on over to Instagram at Making Everyday Magic, and you can shoot me a DM. If you guys have kids, you know that they are pack rats. Am I right? My kids will save every single scrap of paper, every single broken crayon. They want to keep it all. So there's a natural kind of fresh start point by having the new year and a little bit of a schooling break. We are swapping out a few of the curriculum pieces that we're using because we finished off a couple. And with that comes kind of a different need than how we started our school year and our space organization. So I just figured that I would take you guys along with me as I reorganize and reset for the new year. Some of the things that will be changing is Marilyn has finished her language arts program, the All About Reading pre-reading, and she's going up to All About Reading level 1. With that comes the little magnetic tiles and the 3x4 giant whiteboard. So maybe it's 2x3, 2x3 giant whiteboard. Anyway, giant whiteboard. And then she's also finished the mathematical reasoning, and she'll be going into Matthew C level primer, which means blocks. So I'm going to be clearing a lot of things out of her cabinet that, to be absolutely honest, we have not even pulled out and looked at this entire fall semester. A lot of things that I really put in there in anticipation of needing to keep her entertained while big sister worked, but keeping her with us at the school table. Things that were maybe a bit more fun, things that we just honestly haven't used. So I do feel pretty confident in clearing some of that out and making way for the blocks and the All About Reading materials, things like that. So come along as I clean out and reset. So both of our girls in our homeschool space, you guys know if you've seen my previous videos about it, we kind of custom built our homeschool table. It's in our living room. It has a full cabinet on either end, which is where each girl keeps their respective daily kind of homeschool stuff. Has a counter between the two with our guinea pigs stashed right underneath. And then I do have kind of the bottom 2 rows of a bigger cabinet that's adjacent, and that's where we keep kind of the other stuff or the teacher's guides, things like that. And I'm going to take you through kind of just pulling everything out, reorganizing, fresh start, because I might even show you once I'm done where our art supplies are, because it all just needs a real healthy clean out, because now is a good time to do that before we get started again and we make it to the end of the year and there's stuff in there we haven't touched for a full year. Just gonna kind of try to avoid that. Okay, so in our little bit of organizational reset, we have some things we definitely just need to get rid of. We need to prep for the next semester, which means some of these things that I'm pulling out right now need to actually go in our cabinets. So what better time to figure this out than right now, so that we are very ready to go for next semester. Always stuff that gets shoved in here. It's good to clean it out at the end of a little minute here. There's your activity book, which I did already prep. Okay, so that gets this cabinet set and ready. Everything that's coming out of here is going to go into Big Sister's cabinet. So next up is Big Sister's cabinet. Okay, let's see. We do have their kind of back of chair bins. I just shoved them in these cabinets so I could put their chairs away for the holidays. So this is just paper and such. Make sure this is the right level of Mazda's right book. Workbook is the same. Word root's still there. Okay, throw in this extra paper. Let's see, what else have we got here? Science journal, math, still good, still good, still good. What is this? Oh, okay, so our last spelling you see, the part 1 workbook is done, so we can pull that out. Still good, still good. This is the teacher's manual, so that doesn't actually go in here. All of that is good. What do we got up here? This is just the box to this puzzle, so I feel like we can really get that kind of out of here. And then circuit maze can stay, and then the blocks actually need to go to little sister's cabinet so she can learn how to identify. So this gets Amelia's cabinet ready to go for next spring semester. Got a pile to get rid of, or at least to move away. This is why you have to clean the cabinet. What is this? Stick those in there. Those are the printables. If you guys remember the kids binder that I had made off of a printable from Etsy. Oh, okay. You probably need to keep this. We definitely want to keep these guys in here. Where did those? The big stuff in, and then we will go from there. You know what? This will be kind of the extras. Okay, things I know need to go in here. Recap of how we do keep this organized. Right behind this big cabinet, we keep our whiteboard that has our magnetic letters for All About Reading, which we are back to needing that now because we're on level 1. And then in this cabinet that closes up, right in here, we keep our schoolwork. So we've got their schedules here on either side. And then we have our extras and games and art, science down here. And then we have the stuff we either have already finished or haven't gotten to yet. There's not a lot of kind of back stock of stuff for the little one, but there is for the big one. So we had a bunch of extras there. This is just like art and kind of extra things. This is schedules, teacher's guides, all the stuff that I need in order to get through schoolwork. This is all of the math because we're moving up to Math UC, so they'll both have DVDs. So we already used it with the big one, but the little one we're moving up to that. And then this is counters, pencils, pencil grips, extra games, all kinds of craziness. So this neatly hides away. We have a cabinet on either end of this table that goes right above our guinea pigs, and these cabinets, each girl has one, and it gives them a spot to sit. Now I've talked about these cabinets before. You can actually see that in my other organization video, which I'll be sure to link. And so then right in here, this hangs on the back of their chairs. They have a spot to put some stuff they don't want to get rid of. Now we've got her like STEM stuff, some cards that she's made for friends, Hey Clay, Mad Matter, and down here in these little bins, we have her actual schoolwork that she's going through throughout the week. This is for the 3rd grader. And then her extra stuff like art, graphic novels, those kind of extra-y things. So her cabinet is all neat again. Now, Marilyn's cabinet has changed the most from the fall semester to the spring semester. Again, her chair pouch, and I just picked those up at Dollar Tree. This has printable I got off of Etsy that has just little things she can Velcro in. This is kind of the extra stuff that honestly she's probably grown out of or hasn't actually played with yet. And then this is what she'll be doing on a daily. So it's got her handwriting, her developing the early learner, her Math UC, which we haven't started yet, her All About Reading Level 1, which we also haven't started yet. The box of cards that'll go with that. Oh, and she has the Ziggy game book, which one of you wonderful people told me existed. And then we have the Math UC counters because honestly, Big Sister just doesn't use them as much anymore. Beads she can put on here, letter beads, crayons, pencils, scissors, Mad Matter, Geosticks, as well as her Bambino sets, her special right-sized pencils, and then some awesome phonics readers that she got for Christmas that she is loving. So all of that is nestled right neatly away, and she is also ready for the spring semester. We are neat, cleaned out, and reset. Guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. I know that you are also on the struggle bus because kids want to hang on to everything. I am super guilty of hanging on to things, especially homeschool stuff, way longer than I should. I have a really hard time getting rid of books or things like that, even though they have kind of outgrown them. Hopefully I find some sweet people to pass on some stuff to, and then it can be out of my house, but I can also be guilt-free about it, because that would be amazing. I hope that you would enjoy this look. Just some little tips for homeschool organization in general, pencil boxes, bins, baskets, anything that makes it a little easier for them to kind of, in our house at least, the way their cabinets are set up, if they can pull it out and put it on their school table, just operate out of that and then put that whole thing away. That makes our lives a lot easier. I like the table to be totally cleared at the end of the day. It just feels good, feels neat, feels put away. I hope that any of this was helpful, entertaining, or informative to you. If it was, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As we go into the spring semester of the 2020-2021 school year and start fresh in January, I am wishing each of you good luck, good vibes.